disturb the chatter, which will continue very, very soon, but I thought I should just say a few words. And the first word is an apology. That this, which I'm holding in my hand, is not a book that is actually yet in the public domain for you to take away. It's only the proofs. Well, I suppose in some ways, you know, we live in a virtual age, so I can say that this is a virtual launch of our Music and Emotion Handbook. Thank God the wine isn't virtual. Please drink up. And many thanks to Oxford University Press for funding this event. Book processes have long lead times, as anyone knows who is involved in a book, particularly an edited book. And this book was actually begun in 2006. And I think the idea of having a conference on music and emotion was also conceived inside Michael and colleagues' head around the same time. But both books and conferences are very complex juggernauts with their own internal timescales. And although when Michael contacted me, he said, what a great idea to launch Music and Emotion at the Music and Emotion conference, well, the juggernauts didn't quite come into confluence with one another. But the book will be out in December, and I think 3 months apart over a kind of 3-year planning time scale isn't too bad. In fact, Patrik tells me that the idea for this book first coalesced when he and Martin Baum, who is our wonderful OUP science music editor, talked at a conference in Bari, was it? Yes. Now, Patrik, as any of you who is close to Patrik will know, is a perfectionist. And basically, I'm paraphrasing what Patrik said to Martin, which was that, well, the 2001 Music and Emotion wasn't bad, but actually now we've done it, we know what to do next time, so let us do it again and do it properly this time. And Patrik then came to me and persuaded me that it would be worth the joy of seeing the representation of this ever-growing field well represented and doing it all over again. After all, I'm the person in the music world who says practice makes perfect, so we're doing it again. And the proposal was accepted very nicely by the press very quickly, and almost all the original authors of the chapters in Music and Emotion 1 agreed to revise and update, and in some cases completely rewrite their chapters, and that's absolutely wonderful. But along the way, we found something like 13 new authors to join. And although you can't have the book, what there is on the table over there is the table of contents, so that at least you know what you will be seeing when and if you buy the book. Working with the authors was a great pleasure. Working with our publishers and editors was a great pleasure too. And it's really nice that there are actually, apart from Patrik and myself, 4 other contributors to the volume here in the room. Marcel Zentner, Thomas Irula, Nicky Dibben, and who's the last one? David Huron, yes. So copies will be available before Christmas, I'm assured by Charlotte, who's sitting at the desk over there, and we'll sell you a copy at a discount price. And I'm sorry about the price, but there is a discount. And also, unless someone tells me otherwise, this is the biggest book that music psychology has ever produced. Pushing on 1,000 pages. But the book is only a sign or a symbol or an icon or something. And it points to you. It points to the good, rigorous, exciting work that is just busting out all over. And you all contribute to that. And conferences like this cement it. So it's wonderful that these two things have come together tonight. So can I just ask you to raise your glasses and drink to our field and our title, Music and Emotion. Enjoy your dinner.